Who was expecting a stripper? Who was expecting a black girl? Shit. No, but this is great. You know, I love this. Like, I am so high that I'm not under the influence. I'm above it. But it's so great to be able to do events like this. Like, we've all survived COVID-19. Right? Come on, like, that was a long time, man. Some of us are still suffering. We all survived COVID-19, right? You know, that's exactly how I like the men in my life. 19 and Asian. That pandemic really wasn't that bad for me. You know, once they started letting those criminals out of jail, right away my dating pool increased. And that's when I became social distance these days. You could have seen this guy's face, like his whole eyebrows jumped up over his head. Started getting a little warm there, I got nervous. I was like, this guy just gave me an STD. But then I remembered I haven't fucked him yet. No, but the only thing like I really had a hard time with was like that 6 feet of separation. Did anyone else struggle with that? Okay, I didn't realize so many of you had restraining orders in here. Jesus. But I wasn't worried about catching it because they said if you smoke weed, you're less likely to catch it. And listen, yeah, right? They said if you smoke weed, you're less likely to catch the COVID. And listen, like when I smoke my weed, I cough so hard I do a Kegel. If you're a guy and you didn't laugh at that joke, you deserve no fucking pussy, sir. You deserve none. Your girl's probably doing that just to make you feel special.
Eagle!
That's right. Spread evil. No, but you know, I only smoke all this weed because like I've always wanted a sugar daddy. I've always wanted somebody to take care of me. I just had no idea it was going to be the government. You got that hush money too, huh? I went from like a sugar daddy to an allowance to cut off. Which is why I just recently tried to sell my eggs. Yeah, I couldn't get that much for eggs that have alcohol fetal syndrome. Turns out they were already scrambled. No, guys, these are all jokes, man. These are all jokes. Oh, man. You know, I should have known we were coming into a difficult time with the COVID. And the first thing is, like, I got diagnosed with diverticulitis. And that's like a stomach thing if you don't know. So, like, I learned 2 things about myself. Like, 1, I really am full of shit. And 2 is that I'm a squirter. That's a shit joke. What are some of you guys into? You know, I come from the state of Massachusetts, guys, and I don't know if you know this, but in Massachusetts, they actually banned menthol cigarettes. You can no longer purchase menthol cigarettes in the state of Massachusetts. It's like I'm smoking a Marlboro Red with a Vicks cough drop. Yeah, follow me for more life hacks. No, but with like everything that we went through, it scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me so bad that like I decided I was gonna go out and get myself healthy. Did you just fat shame me, sir? I think you did. Whoa. Yeah, so, you know, like I haven't eaten a carbohydrate in so long, like even my lady parts are gluten-free. And they're in need of some moral support with the silent M. I know this is a tough one. Public school systems failed you guys. I usually have to say it twice, so I'll do it again, okay, for the slow people in the back. I haven't eaten a carbohydrate in so long that like even my lady parts are gluten-free. and they're in need of some moral support with the silent M. And like just to make sure these lady parts are ready for when I get that moral support with the silent M, I've been douching with Fireball. Cinnamon Becky. Listen, it burns less than an STD, and it doesn't take 4 red pills to get rid of. Okay, everybody that laughed at that joke has had chlamydia. Oh, shit, man. So, a few of you guys asked me, like, what's wrong with your hip? Like, what's up with the cane? And I told you I'd tell you about it when I was on stage. So, I really was serious. I was doing, like, a fit body boot camp. I was working out every day. And I thought I got sciatica. So, I went to my doctors. I'm doing physical therapy. And I'm like, this is just not going away. It's not going away. So, I went back to the doctors. And she actually x-rayed my hips, right? It turns out I don't have sciatica. I have advanced arthritis in my hip. And I don't know, I thought black men blew out backs, not hips. I was shocked to see one here tonight, actually. I was like, oh, sweet. Man, have you guys ever been out there and been so high that you've made a bad decision? All right, good, because I don't want you guys to judge me, all right, because this was a bad decision. It's a true story. I had to write this because some of my peers went and Googled my name and put it out there. I like to call this story Sex on the Beach. It's not just a drink for me, it's also a felony. Right, because we've all thought about it. We've all thought about it. Some of us have done it, and at least one of us got caught. At least one of us got caught. But I was nervous. I wasn't sure if some of you guys were Cape Codders or blowjobs. Oh, all right. I guess I'm a little bit too far up for the Cape Codder joke, huh? You guys weren't feeling that one. But for all you guys that thought that us big girls only fuck missionary style with the lights out, surprise! So I went to the beach with my boyfriend at the time and another couple. And, I don't know, I'm an Irish girl and being out in that sun always feels like the first time my mother ever hit me. That's right, those melanin adjacent people, you know what I'm talking about. But for whatever reason it is, I just love the beach, because it comes in waves. And, hey Riley, remember that little add-in I asked you to put in? The add-in, that song? Yeah, the next joke. So right after I tell this one, you can play it, right? But I don't know, I guess I was feeling we separated. I'm not a creep like that, right? But I don't know, I was just feeling really swept away that day by the police. And I should have known when that lifeguard started to run over in slow motion. Come on, you guys remember Baywatch, right? Yeah, that's why I should have known we were fucked, right? So anyways, you can cut that. I went to jail in my bathing suit and a towel. And we don't know anybody's phone numbers anymore, but there's one number you always remember. And my mother was pissed to take that phone call. She had so many questions, and I was like, oh my God, I wasn't sure if she was the DA or my co-defendant. But I was like, I'm gonna get fucked with this one. And I didn't think anybody was gonna come at me, but eventually I got released from my cell and let out. And when I went to that room where everybody is, where they're waiting for your friend to pick you up, I see the people get nodding their heads, they've been arrested, they know. So I went out there and nobody was there for me. My father wasn't there for me, and I was like, oh, yeah, they're pissed. So I did anything any self-respecting woman would do. I wrapped my towel around me and I started walking home. Listen, I made it about a block and a half. You see this right here? It fucking rubs together. I thought my coochie was gonna catch on fire. And I was like, please put me back in that cell, like they gave me pizza. I'm like, I was about to give up on life. And that's when my father pulled over. He took me home. Just like those bathing suit bottoms got dropped, so did those charges. But you really can't judge me until you've walked a mile in my flip-flops. But I will let you know this, like sex on the beach is the worst way to catch crabs. All right, so just before I hand this mic over, I go by Thick Chick Comedy, so I'm gonna say you know you're, and you're gonna say Thick Chick, so let's just do this once, right? With some energy, right? You know you're Thick Chick! Fucking yes, man, yes, you got it. So, you know you're Thick Chick! When the jeans you're wearing have holes in them that you didn't pay for. You know you're Thick Chick! When you take a bite of pizza and you burn the roof of your mouth, but you take another bite. You know you're Thick Chick! When you get to the end of the bag of chips and then you take this bag of chips and you pour them all into your mouth. You know you're Thick Chick! When you're out delivering Uber Eats, stealing French fries. No, but Thick Chick Comedy, it is body positive, but it's also the thick skin you need to get through life. So if you've ever had to overcome any kind of adversity, any kind of struggle, you too can be a thick chick, and I got a couple t-shirts with me. For only $20, you can support a woman in comedy. My name's Serenity Jones. Thank you so much, everybody.